Hey guys, I'm Grestar, and how about we watch a death battle, Venom vs. Bane. Of course, make sure to click here to go to the official release first, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and then come back here and we'll watch it together. So if you're at all familiar with me, you're going to be aware that I am not aware of too many things dealing with pop cultural icons and whatnot. And this is true the same for Venom and Bane. So like, I know of them for sure. You know, with Venom being from Spider-Man and Bane from Batman, you know, their storylines and everything, their worlds. But like, as for all their different iterations within comic books or cartoons, I don't know. Do I know everything that they're capable of? No. And given their different iterations too, I have no idea what kind of take Death Battle is going to, take on them. So, it's hard to say. However, from what I do know of these two characters, I'm just inclined to say that Venom's going to win this one. And I know that it's like, it hasn't even started yet, but I just feel like Venom is going to win. I feel like Venom is stronger, or even if he's not just physically stronger, even though I think he is, honestly, I think that he just has more versatility too. I don't know about experience or anything like that, but yeah, and then I was thinking too, well, I don't know everything that Bane is capable of. Maybe there are things in the comics that I'm unaware of that would put him above Venom, but that's just above the Venom that I know, because there are also bound to be comic book things that would elevate Venom, you know, beyond what I know of him. So I just think that Venom's going to win. I'm not going to say anything for sure until we actually get started, but really, that's just what I have in mind right now, and I can't make any other decisions until I watch the analyses. So with that, let's get to watching. And play.
We've really done the best job with our merchandise recently, and we really want to be able to give our community new stuff that they'll enjoy.
And you've got an impressive resume, so if you think you can handle it, the merchandise director
I like your shirt.
Great to be here, Mr. Hines. I won't let you guys down.
Okay.
The first thing you'll need to tell
Tim.
our community about is our first membership.
What's that?
Well, Rooster Teeth First is kind of like our subscription service for the RT website, the mobile app, and the Xbox and Apple TV apps.
Okay.
Yeah, for less than $5 a month, you get access to videos early, exclusive content, everything's ad-free, and one membership works across all brands on the website.
What's your
What?
plan for the promotion?
Well, I was thinking I'd just put this up on, the internet. Didn't you know it's a
The
film?
internet.
All right, I'll see you around the water cooler.
Oh, Bob, just
Good
don't worry.
plan.
If it doesn't work out, we're gonna have to eat you.
To eat it, he looked like, I don't know if he's surprised or kind of happy by that. He didn't look horrified.
Sign up for first membership now. Or they're gonna eat me.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I can't help you, little thing. So here we are, death battle, Venom vs. Bane.
Of
Go.
Justice inspires others, whether they mean to or not. And sometimes
Interesting that they use
inspiration
Overwatch and
creates your
Credibles.
worst nightmare. Venom, the ultimate antithesis to Spider-Man. And Bane,
Wait, was that
the
because
burly genius
Spider-Man
who
inspired
broke the
Venom?
bat.
That's not the
He's
story that
wasting
I...
time
But then again, I really only know, yeah, the
And
story
it's our
from
job
Spider-Man
to
3,
analyze
and that
their
wasn't
weapons, armor,
fantastic.
and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Well, cool. Let's see who's going to win.
The word symbiosis refers to two organisms living in beneficial harmony.
Right.
Such as when two beings
Why are they
bond
giant?
over an obsessive, psychotic desire to kill Spider-Man. Eddie Brock was an up-and-coming journalist on the brink of national success.
Right.
But life decided to just shit all over him. One day, Eddie published an article incriminating a man he thought was a serial killer.
Thought?
However, that very same day, Spider-Man caught the real killer, publicly
Oh.
shaming Eddie. As a result, Eddie's company fired him, his father disowned him, and his wife left him.
Wow,
Also,
really?
He had cancer. Damn, talk
Oh.
about a bad day.
It is bad.
Understandably pretty upset about it, Eddie blamed Spider-Man for ruining his life. This led to his fateful meeting with a weird black gooey alien. Remember Gag from the 90s?
Yes.
Just like that, except alive and evil.
Right. Alive
This was
and
a
evil.
symbiote from the planet Clintar, an alien
Clintar.
species with one goal: to grow stronger by fusing with a living host. I know that sounds intimidating and almost parasitic, but the Clintar people are naturally a peaceful race. However, they often inherit their host's traits and personality. This symbiote in particular had previously bonded with a violent alien bent on genocide and a costume superhero everybody knows as Deadpool.
What, really?
Lunatic?
What?
There's no way this symbiote is sane after that.
That's
It
cool, I
wasn't.
didn't know that.
Afterward, it bonded with Spider-Man, who experienced this rage and lunacy firsthand. Horrified by this, Spider-Man eventually discarded the symbiote. Unaware the alien had determined Spidey was its ideal host and became obsessed with him.
Much like bar trash Cindy that sometimes you go home with but never really
Oh,
want
yeah.
to see her again. So
I
what
forgot
do you
about
get
that
when
episode.
you combine an angry man and a black goo monster both hatefully obsessed with the same guy? Most just call him Venom.
Did
Right.
you know? Eddie came up with the name Venom because he felt he was spewing venom from the tabloids he worked at.
Oh,
Seriously? I give that origin a 3 out of 10. Thank God
That's
the
fair.
name's cool at least, and Venom's abilities are even cooler. He's insanely
So
strong,
it's weird how the-
ridiculously
it, like,
agile,
eats him.
and has a fast-paced healing factor. He can power through bullets with no problem at all. Plus, the symbiote carries some of the abilities of its previous owners, including Spidey.
Oh.
That means he can climb on walls and shoot webbing strong enough that Spidey himself can't break through.
wow, that
Technically
Spidey's really
speaking,
strong.
Venom simply reproduces the webbing effects via one of his more useful powers, shape-shifting.
Gotcha.
This symbiote can act as a liquid, allowing it to increase Venom's size for intimidation, or even mimic Eddie's everyday clothing for discretion.
Not to
Oh,
mention Venom
of course.
can morph into a wingsuit to glide through the air,
Helpful,
isolate and purge
yeah.
toxins from its host's body, straight up turn invisible, or even just sprout spikes for simple
It can
stabbing
turn
weapons.
invisible.
With these abilities seemingly limited only by his twisted imagination, Venom has tangled with many of his world's heavy hitters.
Wow.
He's defeated Spider-Man without having a host, resisted Ghost Rider's penance stare, and shaken off the Hulk's infamous thunderclap. That's right, he's even taken blows from the likes of the Juggernaut and the Hulk.
Even if Venom
Okay,
does get injured,
if he's
the
taking blows
symbiote
from the
can
Hulk
rapidly
and
heal
survived,
his
he can
host.
survive
Broken
pain,
bones,
right?
Impalement through the chest, or even blast from an anti-tank rocket.
Oh.
He's also so speedy that he can catch up to bullets in mid-flight. But if he doesn't feel like it, he'll just take the shot and spit it back with deadly force.
He's strong enough to bust down metal doors with his fists, tear apart large military trucks, or throw cars several blocks away.
Okay.
I mean, part of that's gotta be Brock. Have you seen how much that dude can lift?
Most impressively, Venom once held up a giant carnival ride similar to a Ferris wheel, even after getting struck by one of his worst weaknesses, a sound gun.
A sound
yes.
gun? That's pretty
Sound,
lame.
right.
So, like, I can just beat him if I scream really loud?
With enough sound or literal firepower, yes, you could force the symbiote to expose the vulnerable host underneath. Though
Gotcha.
I should note that repeated exposure has helped Venom build up some tolerance.
Okay.
Also, while the symbiote is highly versatile, Venom is not exactly a strategist. Unsurprising given his apparent insanity.
I like being bad. It makes me happy.
Right, yes.
The symbiote also requires a diet containing the chemical phenethylamine.
Fenno, what?
Phenethylamine.
Like,
You
buy
know.
that at the store, or...
No, it's found in certain fungi, chocolate, and brain matter,
Chocolate.
which the symbiote greatly hungers for.
Oh, great! Now it eats brains! God, this guy is literally a living nightmare.
Yeah.
Eddie, is that you?
There's no more Eddie and no more symbiote. Only Venom.
Okay. Oh, well, we're done with Venom. I didn't realize we were done.
In his
Bane's
personal
turn.
mission to drive crime from Gotham City, Batman has faced dozens of foes, each more vile and cunning than the last. But none challenged his sheer willpower more than the monstrous man called Bane.
Bane's
I did say it was
life
Bane, right?
screwed
Not that-
from the
yeah.
start.
I meant
he
Bane if I
was
didn't.
born into prison and made to carry out his dead dad's life sentence.
That
Talk
sucks.
about carrying the sins of your father.
Seriously.
I mean, who puts a baby in jail? Couldn't it just, like, crawl through the bars? Did they make a baby jail?
Yeah,
So
Rugrats.
many questions.
The child spent his dawning years in captivity, forced to fend for himself against a cruel and unforgiving world. Then
Okay, well,
one
he
day,
wouldn't survive
a
that.
fateful accident caused something to snap inside him.
I'm
Oh, the
guessing
boy
his
died
neck.
that. Oh.
No, well,
yeah.
it should have.
The boy
Instead,
died.
the boy slipped into a coma where he saw a vision of his future self. A man standing above all other men.
Oh.
Future self told him he would be second to none, so long as he could conquer the power of fear.
Okay.
Which is apparently shaped like a bat. Huh, would you look at that?
Yeah.
What are the odds?
When
How
the
coincidental.
child awoke, he began his journey to conquer that fear through the power of bloody murder.
Hell yeah. That's also when the prison warden called him a bane to everything holy.
Ah.
That's why he's named Bane.
Right.
Ugh,
Thank you.
2 out of 10. Anyway, it wasn't long before Bane caught wind of a certain bat ruling Gotham City by fear. But he got to work trying to become the ridiculously jacked guy he saw in his dreams, so he could take down Batman once and for all.
He
As
really
grew
took that
up,
dream
Bane
seriously.
entered an intense daily workout regimen, not just of his body, but his mind as well. He educated himself in 10 languages, escapology, combat tactics, and several martial arts.
Well, okay.
Including a few he created himself.
Bane pretty much became a legend across the prison. So to remind everybody who was in charge, the warden decided to make an example of him.
See, this place wasn't just a prison.
Of course
The army
not.
of Santa Prisco was conducting tests on human subjects with an experimental formula called Venom.
Because
Convenient.
super soldier formulas are all the rage.
The procedure had killed every previous test subject, but Bane proved hardier than expected.
And after he had a taste, Bane wanted Venom for himself.
Right.
So he faked his own death, punched a few sharks to death, and liberated the whole prison single-handed.
Okay.
The inmates joined his cause, and he took his new super soldier
teddy bear
serum
survived,
to
what?
Gotham City.
Using a special apparatus on his wrist, Bane can administer a dosage of Venom directly into his brain at will. Doing so dramatically increases his muscle mass, turning him into one of Gotham City's most ferocious physical threats.
Right.
He's destroyed the Batmobile with his bare hands, jumped off skyscrapers without injury, and lifted loaded armored trucks which weigh tens of thousands of pounds. And then there's the feat he's most famous for, breaking the back of Batman. But Bane didn't just break bone, he literally put poor Batman into a coma.
Well, years later, Batman did get his revenge. After swapping powers with Superman, he paid Bane a visit and broke his everything.
And
I see.
somehow this didn't kill him.
He's one tough son of a bitch, and if he needs it, Bane can crank up his flow of venom for more strength and faster healing. But when he first tried this, it came at a cost.
Turns out an overdose of Venom can temporarily deteriorate one's mind,
Ah.
turning Bane into a mindless,
Temporarily.
muscle-bound beast.
And it's also surprisingly addictive.
He's
So
crazy
eventually,
face.
Bane swore off the stuff for some time.
But this only let Bane prove that he is just as dangerous even without the performance-enhancing drug. He's been pelted by dozens of bricks at once and taken countless stabbings and bullets without even reacting. He once cauterized his own wound with a blowtorch and even got thrown hundreds of yards by a Lasta-woman and got right back up ready to fight.
Still off the juice, Bane is strong enough to tear down a stone prison wall, casually rip off an armored guy's limbs, and take out dozens of members of the League of Assassins, solo. But if he really needs to, he can always fall off the wagon and get back on the Venom.
Right.
Bane's absurd power is matched only by his intelligent mind. He possesses a photographic memory, rivals Ra's al Ghul in chess, and deduced the identity of Batman in 1 year when nobody else could figure it out.
Yeah, Bane's pretty ridiculous, but it's no secret that he's at his best when he's got that venom juice pumping through his veins. Luckily for him, he eventually developed a form of venom that didn't turn his brain into mush, and he then soon got addicted to that stuff all over again.
Right.
Still, Bane has proven over and over again that with or without Venom, anyone who crosses him will beg for mercy and receive none.
When we fought before, I broke the bat. Today, I break the man.
Well, okay, there's Bane,
All right,
guys.
the combatants are set.
All right.
Let's end this debate once and for all.
But all this strength talk has reminded me I gotta bulk up, and the best way to do
Here we
it
go.
is with a delicious home-cooked meal.
This is Blue Apron again, guys.
Now, I'm a man who likes a good home-cooked meal, but going out to buy or hunt my own food is a hassle. If only there was some way food could be brought straight to me.
Good news, Boomstick. Introducing Blue Apron, the #1 fresh food delivery service in the country. Using only the freshest ingredients, Blue Apron delivers a kit of ready-to-cook meals straight to your door, along with easy-to-follow instructions.
Plus, the ingredients are perfectly proportioned, so it cuts down on waste, and you know you're using the right amount.
Hear
On
that,
top of
guys?
you can log into their website
Perfect.
and select the upcoming meals that sound good to you, like the spicy shrimp coconut curry with cabbage
Honestly,
and
if you're
rice.
into cooking,
Plus,
if
it
you're
does
into
feel
trying
rewarding
new
cooking
foods,
new and
and you're
exciting
just
meals
kind of like
right
not
here
sure
at
where to
home.
start,
Don't
this
just take
does
our
honestly
word
sound
for
like a
it.
good
We want
idea,
you to
in my
try
opinion.
it.
Because you're
Like, would
watching
I
Death
do it?
Battle, you
No,
can
because
get
I just
3
don't care
meals
enough,
free
and I'm
with
like
free
to pay
shipping
for
by
that.
heading to
But if you're interested, it does sound like a good deal.
Seriously, you
That's my
will
opinion.
love
Just-
how good it feels and tastes to create.
Do I like how often it appears on these videos? No, but
That's
I don't blame him at all.
/battle.
But right now,
It's time for a death battle! And pause. Alright, let's talk about this one really quick. So, as usual, I would say that Death Battle, you know, the team of Death Battle, did a really good job of making both characters sound really good. Like, you know, watching Bane's, it made me doubt my initial prediction of Venom was gonna win. I am still going to say that Venom is going to win. Partly because I don't want... You know, I think that they're tricking me is one of those things where it's like, well, they just made Bane sound really good. Now, they did make him sound really good, and here's where I think he sounds really good. He, first, is a lot stronger than I thought, both in his human form. I mean, and I kind of knew in his, you know, Venomed up form, but just a lot stronger in general. And then I didn't realize that he was as smart as he is, and I think that that could be one of the big determining factors, because Venom, on the other hand, I don't believe is that smart. However, when you look at Venom, he also, you know, he's Venom, and he has some of the powers or abilities of previous hosts, which, you know, so there's... Well, I guess Eddie doesn't have any powers himself, but he's a strong guy. Not as strong as Bane is, I wouldn't say. You know, like Eddie and Bane, human, just both human forms, but still strong. But then he has Spider-Man strength, which we know is ridiculous. And then we have, you know, like Deadpool's, and possibly his regeneration. I mean, I think they did say Venom has some kind of regeneration, and Venom can turn invisible. And, you know, so I think that the main thing that Bane has going for him is his intelligence, which is definitely something big, you know? But then I watch clips about Bane fighting Batman, and I know that Batman's amazing, but Batman is also just a dude. And so for Bane to, like, hit Batman and then Batman can get back up again, it's like, okay, well, are you really that strong then if you're able to do this? And then he still just, like, gets up? Because, you know, that kind of thing. And maybe that's just one of the cases of plot convenience where it doesn't match up because then, oh, you need Batman to survive, that sort of thing. But maybe his strength isn't as reliable, isn't as consistent, whatever the reason. I just think that Venom is more powerful overall, that he's more versatile. I think really the only thing that Bane has going for him is his intelligence, which again is a lot, and it could pull out a win for him. But other than that, I just think that Venom is better overall. As in, like, a better combatant. He's stronger, he's more capable, that sort of thing. It does sound like... Oh, I was going to say that it does sound like Bane has more experience because he grew up in a prison and apparently just, like, fought his way all the way up. But Venom, the symbiote itself at least, has been going from host to host and originally came from, like, a really battle-hungry, you know, alien. So, actually, in terms of experience, if the symbiote has a big, like, plays a big part in the decisions they make, then Venom has the most experience. So there's that, too. And then if we consider the extent of, like, who they've gone up against, I'm sure Venom has gone up against much worse opponents. Again, they mentioned, like, the Hulk, and I don't know the whole story behind that. And Death Battle, oftentimes they mention something, but they leave out the rest of the story, like, they don't mention the context, and it's not as impressive as it initially sounded. And it could be one of those cases. But if you actually, like, take on the Hulk, if you're fighting the Hulk and you are fine, and you survive that, you know, then I'm pretty sure that you could survive fighting against Bane. Because I think we can all agree that the Hulk is stronger than Bane. So I'm going to say that Venom is going to win this one. Right? Venom's gonna win. And play. Now, if Bane surprises me, awesome. If not, well, let's see how Venom wins. According to this animation. Regardless, I'm looking forward to seeing the conclusion.
Niños.
Yeah, niños, step aside. It is I, Bane, yo soy el luchador. His mask, at least, you know.
It's bad. No, it's something else.
He's not bad. He's Spider. He's being all skulky. Remember, Venom's insane, guys.
You're mine.
Oh, he just wants to fight for the sake of fighting, it seems. Okay.
Yummy.
Ow! My body! Maybe not the smartest, but how is he supposed to know? Whoa, that was freaky looking. Kind of confusing too.
Oh, your blood's spicy. Delicious.
Uh-oh. What if Venom gets Venom? What would happen there? Well, let's do that thing right now where Venom has the upper hand, and oftentimes in Death Battle they twist that. Is that what they're doing?
Daddy can punch.
He can. Daddy can punch. There's no denying that. Get up! Get up, you fool!
So, you fall back on cheap magic tricks, trying to disappear. Yet you don't know how to be truly invisible. Now,
He kind of does.
permission to die.
And this is where we see the Venom survive something like that before. Oh, he's venoming up!
You're just like all the others. Broken.
Ow, my brain, and also my blood and venom!
What's happening?
Is he gonna trap him against the wall and then be evil?
We came for. Up goes the weasel.
Hey, he won!
KO.
Oh, Batman, no, don't look Batman!
Both
Batman!
fighters were intense physical threats, but only one wielded the superior Venom.
Venom had
Right.
many advantages over Bane. Speed, durability, versatility, and even strength.
Bane's peak strength
Even
was
strength
at most
then, okay.
just enough to lift a 27-ton car. Meanwhile, Venom was strong
Oh,
enough
I
to
forgot all
stop a
about that
falling
feat, actually.
carnival ride and hold it up by himself, even while in a weakened state. Comparing it to similar carnival rides, my very conservative estimate would place this thing weighing around 200 tons.
That is many
Way
much
more
tons.
impressive than anything Bane ever lifted.
Yeah, wow.
Of course, Bane was smarter. However, even if he had deduced Venom's key weaknesses to fire and sound, he wasn't really equipped to take advantage of them.
Right.
As for speed, Venom could catch bullets. Even better, he could catch up to bullets in midair. He had to
Right.
move over 1,500 miles per hour to do that.
Ironically enough, almost twice the speed of sound.
Surprisingly,
Wow.
their durability levels were pretty even. Both have taken hits from Superman-level beings and lived to fight another day.
The big difference
True, I didn't
being
think about
Venom's
Super
healing
Batman.
factor was far superior. He could fight on par with Juggernaut, who can make 4.8 magnitude earthquakes with his bare hands.
Oh.
But it's not like Batman ever needed super strength to knock Bane out cold.
In time, Venom's superior strength, speed, durability, and versatility simply overwhelmed Bane.
Looks like Venom was the real Bane of this fight.
The
Ahaha!
winner is Venom.
Claps for Venom, everybody. Claps for Venom.
Hey, stick around to find out who's coming up next on Death Battle. And if you want to see behind-the-scenes commentary on the episode, then
Wait,
click
what do you
that
mean
box
stick
and
around?
sign
I
up
want to
for the
know now.
membership trophy.
Wait, no, tell me,
Thanks
go
a lot.
back. Okay. Weird how they do it now, like this. Power Rangers, who's it gonna be? Is it Jason? Tell me it's Jason. Oh, it's over, it's over. Alright. Well, I guess that was just time to talk about this death battle, so. I guess first about the next time. Yeah, with Power Rangers, I assume this is because the Power Rangers movie is coming out soon. It's not already out, is it? I'm pretty sure it's coming out soon. So, I was gonna say, I wonder whether they're gonna use more of this or that, but they've gotta use the pre-existing feats, you know? Because, whatever's, like, in the movie, it can't be as good or as big or whatever as what's in the original series, because that's been so long running and everything, right? And it's ridiculous, like, anyway, it's just ridiculous action stuff. It's campy and all that. So I assume they're gonna do that. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I guess we'll see in time. What was the last one? There was another. Who did they last go against? Was it Tommy? I don't remember. But there was a... I just can't even remember like anything about that death battle right now. I can't remember the name of the other combatant either. Was it was Zex? Zex maybe? But from what? I don't remember. Was it from Gundam? I don't know. Anyway, Power Rangers. How interesting. So, yeah, okay, it definitely was. Power Rangers was definitely the other combatant. I just remember who in particular, because I remember that when that death battle came out, I actually, like, started watching Power Rangers again on Netflix. It was interesting. It was a good show. Like, good in the sense of, like, I don't have to get involved, like, mentally invested. It's just a goofy kind of thing. Anyway, moving on to something else. So I was right about the winner, and I'm glad that I was right for the reasons that I thought. And this is even, yeah, I forgot about that, you know, the feat about the carnival ride and everything. I didn't take into account Super Batman and how Bane survived that, you know, even though I remembered Hulk and Venom. So that's something that I forgot. I was right to bring up the whole, well, he's fought Batman, who, while Batman is awesome, he's Batman. He is just a dude. That kind of thing. So all in all, yeah, I'm totally satisfied with the victor, and I'm satisfied with the conclusions, like why they decided that Venom was the victor that way. So, yeah, I'm satisfied with the fact that I was right. That's about it. As for the animation itself, or the death battle as a whole, no, I also enjoyed that. I thought the animation, as I pointed out, they started making it seem like Venom was kicking butt, and usually in death battle, how it seems to work is someone's kicking butt, and then the other person turns it around and kicks butt back, and then they win, you know? But what I felt they had here was Venom was kicking butt, and then Bane Venomed it up and turned it around, and then Venom turned it around again last second, you know? So it's like they had a twist and then another twist. So like they twisted the twist back to its place. So Venom was winning again. So whether that was because they kind of recognized the sort of death battle trope of like letting one start to win and then turning it around and having them lose, or just because that's how they thought this battle should go, I thought it was interesting. You know, it was a nice twist, twist and then twist it back. So yeah, and the animation I thought was good. I enjoyed it. Was it my favorite? Again, no. I tend to enjoy, again, 3D animations more than 2D. That's not to say I dislike the 2D, but just, you know, I gravitate more toward liking the 3D ones for whatever reason. But I did enjoy this one. I thought that they showed a good variety of their skills without most of the time like directly replicating previous feats. They pretty much did with the whole tank buster thing with Venom, how that was pretty much just a replication of what they told us in the analyses. And I just think it's kind of cool when you learn something from the analyses and then you see it used in a way that's different in the actual battle, you know? So it's not just kind of a one-trick pony, but you're like, see, we can also take these skills or feats or whatever and apply them over here in this instance. So I appreciate that, but I don't think that they copied the feats too many times in this death battle. So, you know, that's a good thing. That's definitely a plus in my book. The analyses portion overall, it wasn't a standout to me, but it totally served its purpose. You know, it entertained me perfectly well enough. I just now am like forever gonna hold things to the standard of like, Soul versus Ragna. Wait, Ragna versus Soul bad guy, right? I think that's what it was, Ragnar versus Soul bad guy. It's been a long time. I'm starting to forget all the names and everything, but I'm pretty sure that was it. But like that set the new standard for like comical analyses, because that man is the best joke the death battle has ever created. That's just the best joke. And I understand that that's kind of just a play on like who's on first sort of thing, but still it was well done. I will fight you for that. Not really, but I will stand by my own opinion. So, yes. Do I have any big expectations or anticipations for the next death battle? No, again, it's Power Rangers, I know that, but I don't know who. And even if I did, it would just be like, cool, now I know. Like, I wouldn't do anything new with the information. Like, knowing that it's Power Rangers is pretty much the same for me as knowing which Power Ranger in particular. I assume it's going to be a particular Power Ranger. I just don't know which one. I haven't, even though I watched the show a little bit when that previous death battle with Power Rangers was coming out, I didn't watch a ton, and I only watched the original series anyway, and since they have like so many that they could pull information from, I have no idea which one they're gonna do. I mean, I don't know if they would do like a composite Red Ranger when you have like multiple iterations, like actual different people being like Red Ranger and all that. Because I don't remember honestly how they did it in the last one. Is it bad that I forgot like so much about that death battle? But I don't remember. So I have no real expectations. I don't know who they're going up against, whoever it is, you know. And I don't think I have too much else to say. I liked learning about these two characters. Bane is a lot more impressive than I had initially thought. Like, I knew that he was a threat because he was obviously a threat to Batman. But I thought that kind of when you put him in the same universe as Venom, that he would just fare a lot worse. And he died. Like, he did die. And I think justifiably so. I think it makes perfect sense because that was my prediction and everything. But he is better than I thought. He's stronger than I thought. He's a lot smarter than I thought, or that I remembered at least. So kudos to Bane for sure, but Venom had this one. So let me know what you guys thought about this death battle in the comments below, whether you liked it, whether you disliked it, what you thought about this or that, etc., and so on and so forth. Again, I liked it. I thought it was a good battle. Is it my favorite? No, but, you know, you shouldn't expect things to be my favorite every time. Come on, guys. Buck up and forget about it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. And with that, we're calling it here. Cue outro, go!